Good morning, YouTube people. This is Orlando from A Collector's Dream. And today I want to show you the 1969-1970 basketball set. So let's start with the first card of the set and the scoring leaders. There's Lou Alcindor, Jerry West, Elvin Hayes. Again, the top field goal percentage leaders and the scoring average leaders. This is the first three cards of the set. Here comes the next ones. Free throw percentage, rebound leaders, and assist leaders. Include all Hall of Famers like Lou Alcindor, Elvin Hayes, Wes Unseld, and so on. Next page. Move into some of the player cards. There's Bill Bradley. I'll show you the back of these. You can see the back of the scoring leader cards. And let's go back to these. Bill Bradley. Here's Havlicek. A few of the commons. There's the backs. Here's Pat Riley. Pat Riley rookie card. These are in great condition. I've had these for probably 30 years or so. Walt Bellamy. Let's look at the back of these cards. And here comes Earl, the Pearl Monroe. Great player, underrated. It's one of the toughest ones is the checklist. That's a real nice one, centered. Tough to get in that condition. Let's take a look at the backs of these cards. The checklist. Let's move on to more cards here. Some more commons. There's Lou Hudson, another great underrated player. There he is. Let's look at the back of the cards again. Some more of the set. Lucius Allen. Some more of the common players. Here, continue on to the set. Show you the back of all the cards. I'm going to show you the front and the back of all the cards and the entire set. Try to get as clear as I can. If you want to pause the video, you can actually do that. Take a look at the back of the cards and read them. Here's a few more cards from the set. Dick Van Arsdale, Dick Barnett. And here's great Jerry Lucas. Another Hall of Famer, great player. Here's Don Chaney. Here's the backs. This is the back of the Jerry Lucas. And here comes some of the big cards coming up. And that's the Wilt. Wilt distilled. Let's take a good look at the Wilt card. Nice condition, slightly off-centered. A beautiful card. There's a few more of the common players. Take a look at the back of the cards. There's the Wilt card, the back, card number 50. Here comes some more of the cards from the 69-70 basketball set. Chet Walker. These are the tall boy cards, which are very tall, like the similar to the Joe Namath football card, that size, 65. They also made this size in their first year. Topps came back with the 69-70 set that has the Wilt rookie. I mean the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar rookie. Here's some more of the guys. There's Bob Dandridge, another great player. There's Elgin Baylor, another Hall of Famer. I'll show you the backs. These cards are all in, you can see, beautiful condition. No creases or anything like that. Should get some of these graded. There's Paul Silas. Here comes a couple of Hall of Famers here. Elvin Hayes and Wes Unseld. That was Elvin Hayes. Wes Unseld. Let's take a look at the back of those cards. And here comes the big ones, some of the big ones. Lou Alcindor, really Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Let's take a good look at his card here. Again, it's off-centered, but it's a beautiful condition there. It's a tough card to get. All these cards are tough to get in good condition because of the size of them. It's back in 1970, there were no storage for this. There was no type of books and things to store this, so they would just throw them in the boxes. Here's a Lou Alcindor. I'll take a good look at the Lou Alcindor for you. So it's tough to get these in good condition. These in the 69 Topps. They're such big cards that just don't fit in any top loaders or anything. Here's Lenny Wilkins, great coach, Hall of Famer. A couple other good players here. Bob Love. Let's take a look at the back of the cards. Lenny Wilkins, number 80. A few more. Back to the set. Let's look at another one of the coaches, Don Nelson. They were average players, but they're great coaches. And here comes Nate Thurman, another top player at the time. Let's look at some more Hall of Famers here. There's Gail Goodrich. Cassie Russell, name from the past. There's Gail Goodrich, the back. Gus Johnston, John Warren, a few other players here. There's some more players that were good at the time. Norm Van Lier. Here comes another big Hall of Famer. Oscar Robertson, the Big O. Definitely an underrated player, one of the top players in those days. Take a good look at the Oscar Robertson card here. And the checklist. This is the second series checklist. Another tough checklist to get, especially unmarked. Take another look at the backs of these. There's the back of that checklist and the back of the Oscar Robertson card. Moving on to the rest of the set. Here's some more of the players. And now comes the All-Stars. A lot of Hall of Famers here. Walt Frazier. There's Jerry West. Jerry West, the logo man. If you don't know, which most people do know, the logo for the NBA is Jerry West. He's the logo man, the real logo man. Here's the back of those cards. Now the All-Star cards have them in action, as you can see, the back, with a little newsreel highlight there. There's the Jerry West in the middle, number 107. It's West double teamed in layup attempt. Nice real pictures on the back of those. I really like those pictures in the All-Star cards. They're real action pictures. And here's some more of the All-Stars. Connie Hawkins, Willis Reed, Nate Thurman. All big name players back in those days. Along with these other All-Stars. John Havlicek, Elgin Baylor, and again the Big O, Oscar Robertson. And the back of those cards, again, they have nice pictures, actual action photos, which I really like to see that. And here's some of the other ones here with Havlicek and Oscar Robertson. Nice action pictures there. And here's the rest of the All-Star, Lou Hudson, and the rest of the set. Here comes Walt Frazier, another big Hall of Famer, New York Knicks. Beautiful condition. That one's nicely centered. These cards are very hard to get them centered. This is the second series, which is the high numbers. These are a little bit harder to come by. There's Rick Adelman. I forgot about Rick Adelman, another coach. And back to the big card. This is the biggest card of the set, which is the Pete Maravich rookie card. Off centered a little bit there, but it's a beautiful looking card. Take a good look at that. Pete Maravich and the rest of the guys. Here's another famous guys. Dave Bing, another great player, underrated, and Matty Gukas. There's the backs of those. Pete Maravich, number 123. Get a good look at the back so you can read that if you want. That's pretty much the top card in the set because of the being the rookie. And here comes the other guys. And now we're heading to the end of the set. Comes a few more guys. There's another Hall of Famer, Connie Hawkins. I'll show you the back of those. And let's show you a couple more. A few more guys, a few more Hall of Famers. There's Dave DeBusschere, New York Knicks card. There's Calvin Murphy, again another great player those days, nice card. Show you the backs of those. Walt Hazard and Dave DeBusschere cards. And the back of the Calvin Murphy and the other guys. comes some more. Part of the set. Bill Cunningham. Here comes another one of the good players, Jojo White, underrated guard for the Celtics. Back in those days, top player. I'll show you, there comes the backs again. Here comes some of the action shots actually. I like that Lee Winfield the Lee Winfield card. A nice action shot there. And Tom Bernardsdale. Here's probably one of the ugliest cards here. Jerry Sloan. Look at Jerry Sloan. Look at that face. It looks like you're being smacked or something. What an expression. And here's Willis Reed, another top Hall of Famer. Willis Reed. I'll show you the backs of those. There's Willis and Jerry Sloan. And the rest of the guys here. This is Hal Greer, Philadelphia. We're getting to the end of the set. There's Bill Turner, Eddie Miles, and here comes the logo man, Jerry West. There's the Jerry West card. Jerry West card looks like in pretty good shape. Little ding in the corner there, but again, these are tough cards to get. Most of these are pretty good shape. I'd say about near mint. And there's the back of Jerry West. Probably not in the best shape. Some staining in the back. And here comes the rest. There's Clem Haskins. And now we're getting into the final cards, which is the championship, NBA championship photo album. And here's game number 1. I'll show you what that looks like in the back. It's got all, well, we'll show all the cards on the back. And then the NBA championship game has all the stats for the first game. New York won 124 to 112 over LA. And here comes the rest of the game 2, game 3, game 4. This series went all the way to game 7. And here comes the rest of the game 5. Game 6 and Game 7, where the Knicks ended up winning the series. I'll show you the backs of those cards. And it tells you all the scores, all the stats, the box score. I like that. You could see really what the game was like, how it went. And here's the rest of it. Other games. The back of the other games. Stats. You can see the final game where New York won 113 to 99. And here is the final championship card, the last card of the set. The Knicks win it. And I'll show you the back of that one. And that's the championship stats, the final statistics. So that is the 1970 basketball set, complete set. Flip back so you can see them all. I really appreciate you taking the time to look at my videos. Take a look back and you'll see all of the different videos that I have. Most are very rare cards and autographs. I'll be showing more of my sets, but I did want to show the basketball since we are in basketball season. I want to show you one of the older sets that I have basketball. So pretty much this is it. It's a 175 card set. So it's a pretty big set of basketball cards. Here's the Wilt. And it's like I said, it's a tough set to put together because they're condition-sensitive cards. The size of the set, the size of the cards are tough to keep in good condition. And that's the set. I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you some little preview of some autographs I have also in this binder. So I'll go ahead and show these now that I got them open here. Here's a Dan Marino autograph photo. Just some regular photos I have autographed from Hall of Fame baseball players. There's Willie Mays. There's Joe DiMaggio. And here's the Mick. So I just ended up putting these in this binder also. And this was Brooks Robinson that was personalized to me when I met him personally. So anyway, that's the 1969-70, 1970-71 set, 1970-71 basketball set. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and all the stuff you need to do. And you have a great day. Check out my other videos. Thank you very much.